Welcome to Wild Trout Man, featuring the art, science, adventure, and zen experience of fly fishing. Long live cold, clean water. Long live wild trout. Please help preserve this precious natural resource, and please subscribe to support the channel. Thank you, and enjoy this episode from Wild Trout Man.
Welcome to Wild Trout Man. I have a very exciting expedition planned for today. Headed off to a wilderness trout stream. It's about a mile hike, and the elevation is about a 900-foot loss in elevation going down the ridge here. So very exciting, can't wait. New water. Glad you're here. Glad you're along for the ride. It's gonna be incredible. Let's go do it. Trail is pretty decently marked. Hopefully I'm not coming back in the dark, but that's always a possibility. Should get cooler as I get down off the top of the mountain here, get closer to the water. Should bring that temp down a little bit. You can see where I'm headed. You got a couple of ridges coming down. That's where the water is going to be. Started off at 1 o'clock, so late start. It took a couple hours to get here. Had a Wild Trout Man premiere this morning, so that premiered at 9. I wanted to just be around for the opening. Let's make sure we're going in the right direction here. It's got to be down this way here. Oh, here it is over here. I do have my All Trails app running right now, so I could follow that on the way back. Picked up a new iPhone that has the satellite emergency service in case of an accident. Even without cell service, you could contact emergency SOS through the satellite. That's just fabulous. So a little more peace of mind doing the solo stuff that I love doing on our Wild Trout Man adventures. I would say we go down that way. I don't see a blaze, but let's head down this way. Ooh, wow, somebody lost their hat. Alright, might be running into some water here shortly. It's the very headwaters. This is not a Class A stream. It's natural reproduction. But I think all those classes can vary from year to year. You know, if it's a Class A, it's going to be good no matter what, as long as you don't get any pollution rolling in. Even some of these natural reproductions, it might have just been a down year when they did the survey. There's no reason for this stream not to be Class A, but you know, we'll see. I have fished several other streams out here, and one was natural reproduction, and then a year or two later it got classified as Class A. So it just depends on what year this survey was done and what kind of year it was. You know, like the year before, we had a wicked drought last year, so that's certainly going to affect numbers. Not too bad going down so far. Never know what to expect when you're on a new trail out here in the wilds of Pennsylvania. Rather desolate area. Amazingly beautiful. Keep my eye out for rattlesnakes. It's probably my biggest concern critter-wise. Previous stream had a 1,000-foot drop in elevation that I was through last year with Jillian. Each year I've been coming out here once a year, hitting a different stream each time coming out, and each one is absolutely fabulous. I hear the trickle of water. Aha, stream crossing. Are we gonna have any water there? No water. I bet if you go a foot down you'll find some. Oh, here I see water right there. Oh, look at that. Magnificent. Magnificent. Love it. It's my holy water. Another nature's filtration system here, running through the substrate, just like your aquarium at home. Got the macroalgae sucking in all the nitrates and purifying that water. Mother Nature figured that out a long time ago. So that mountain right there, that's gonna be one of the branches of the stream. There's gonna be two branches. Well, we're following down a little tiny trip here, but then we'll run into the west branch of the stream. And it's gotta be right at that ridge there. So we're almost there, geez. But I wanted to hike it down to where the two branches meet. And that's maybe a mile or two downstream, probably 2 miles downstream. I don't know if I'm gonna get that far. We'll see, that's the plan. But don't have a lot of time, and I don't know how wide the stream is going to be here. If it's going to be fishable right here, it's going to be certainly in the headwaters. I don't like fishing downstream. And look at that, we hit the stream. Check this out. We hit the stream already. This is the west branch. Not sure the size of it yet, but that was quick and relatively painless coming down the mountain there. Definitely not as steep as some of the other streams I fished here. Cool. I smell brookies. Wow, it looks glorious. Garden of Eden, Middle Earth. I'm gonna have to toss the fly right there. Take a little break, toss a fly in, lift up a rock or two, see if we got any macros. Got mayflies, got trout. Cold, clean, and pristine. Ooh, look at this, look at that. Sweet. We got macros. We got macros, we got cool water, we got trout. Oh. Every rock has macros. God, I got them on my fingers. Looks like a shrimp. Cool. Sweet. This is a box of goodies I brought. A bit of everything. One box. Actually tied up some super atoms last night with a barb, and I didn't want my dropper falling off. That barb keeps that dropper secure. Nothing yet in that first run, but I'm very confident we're gonna run into some brookies here. Maybe this was too shallow with that wicked drought we had last year, and just I'm sure it gets iced out pretty well here in the wintertime. So let's head down, find some deeper water, and pick up a beautiful native brook trout. So I'm thinking that the other branch probably comes in right down. You got this mountain ahead of us. It probably comes down off that side, right down here, I believe, or there's a smaller branch, but there's definitely going to be another confluence, another branch coming in down here, and bringing in some more water is going to certainly help, because this is really low. I haven't really seen a deep pool that could certainly hold trout over the winter or in the summertime droughts. This is all pretty consistent in the level and not a whole lot of water, but a whole lot of nymphs. I gotta be careful with these logs like this or rattlesnakes. The forest just changed here to hemlock and some rhododendron there as well. Two brook trout favorites. There's a nice hole right there. Got wood, got trout. Impossible to get a fly in there, but that should certainly hold a fish. Haven't even seen one dart around yet. They're gonna run into them sooner or later. Water chemistry has to be good because of all those macros in the water. I just think it's the level. This is really low for springtime. It's got a little spring seat coming under the tree right there. Look at that. Right down the side of the mountain. Beautiful. Oh, look at this nice run here. All right, I'm gonna drop a fly in there. Should fish it upstream, of course, but I didn't need to put on a dropper. Boy, nothing even looked at it. A great float through that. All right, just gotta keep working our way downstream further, I guess. Boy, would have expected to have a fish at least look at it. I'm just using a dry fly right now. There's nothing hatching. It's April, and there's bugs. Certainly bugs on my windshield coming out here. So many nymphs, but so little fish as of yet. Still figuring things out, but shouldn't have to figure it out too much with these little streams. These fish are aggressive, especially after a long, cold winter and a big drought in the fall. Ooh, okay. Haha, there was a trout there. He just went flying over here. That's a nice deep run there. Nymph is probably a nice 5-inch trout that took off downstream. Ooh, oh my God, it's a frog. God, a big old frog came swimming across. So what is that thing? All right, so we got trout here. He wasn't looking at my dry fly. I had a couple good floats through there. Nice. That was first sighting. All right, this is interesting. I thought the branch was supposed to come in from the other side, but we do have a small branch coming in from the left as I'm going down. Let's just see if there's any nymphs under these rocks. Oh, look at that. Look at that. 3 big, huge mayflies. Absolutely gorgeous. Oh my God. There is trout everywhere here. Look at this. Second rock. Look at that mayfly. Look at this. Wow. Mayfly. No big stoneflies as of yet. But, so, got a quality stream coming into the, look at all the mayflies there. Look at them all. Oh my God. That is cool. Awesome. So, quality water meets quality water. Things are looking up. I do have to be concerned about thunder showers this afternoon. Let's talk about hail and some thunder showers. Surprised I don't even see more trout than what I am because of the quality water. It must be exceptional for all those mayflies to be under the rocks. Beadhead pheasant-tail, hot spot beadhead pheasant-tail should work very well. Just moving along quickly because I don't have huge amounts of time. Probably take 2 hours to hike back. A little less than an hour to hike here. Oh, look at that, man. There's got to be a trout there. We're going to hit you on the way back. A little bit more water coming in. Looking very fishy right there. That's nice. Trying not to walk close to the stream. Try to find a way down where I don't spook all the fish, but I'm going to have to go out into the water now. Looks like a big old bear coming downstream. There's a good looking spot. Maybe I'll try and get a fly in there. Don't want to put on a dropper just yet. So much harder fishing when in these tiny streams, especially with rhododendron about. It's gonna be hard to get a good drift because the water's flowing faster on my side. I certainly live for these kind of moments. God, I love this stuff. That helps. Hopefully I didn't spook him. Oh. Good cast, but terrible drift. Oh, something should still come and nail that. Are they just not looking up? Oh, excellent floats. That's unusual. Let's walk in and see if we see anything. There's gotta be a trout there. Oh, there he goes, yep. Saw one. Wow. They're not looking up. I gotta put a dropper on. Second trout I've seen. Did not look at my dry fly at all. So we got trout here. They're just not looking up to the surface. Great casts in. The floats weren't fabulous, but they were decent, and I did improve them, keeping my line as high as possible off the water. But that trout did not look at my dry fly at all. Hesitant to put on a dropper because it's going to be difficult fishing two flies here. So I'm not even halfway to where that second stream comes in, to the other branch comes in. Still got a lot of hiking to do, and it's already 3 o'clock, almost 3 o'clock, so I got to get moving here. I'm just going to keep hiking, try not to get distracted by a good looking little pool. And just get down to where the two branches meet, see what's going on there, and maybe start doing some fishing with the nymph, because they haven't been interested in that dry in the 3 pools that I fished so far. 2 of them had trout. Got shrooms. No morels. Love to find a morel. Getting some plunge pools there. That's nice. Look at that. That's looking pretty fishy. Gonna put on a dropper. This is a nice, really nice run right here. Feeling a couple of raindrops coming down. Last thing we need is a huge storm to come through and turn the stream all chocolate. A shower is okay. Don't want any downpours that affect the stream adversely. I haven't put any floating on my fly yet. I forgot to. They're still floating rather well. Super Adams does great. I'll do even better now with some floating. All right, let's get a brookie on the board, and then we can chill and relax and enjoy the incredible beauty even more here. There we go. Success. Beautiful, beautiful state fish. Our wonderful native brookie. How amazing. Wow. It took burned a few calories to pick up this beautiful specimen. Let's get a release on him and send him on his way. Awesome Wild Trout Man moment. Just God, how nice. Absolutely amazing. Stunningly beautiful. Got some rain coming down. Maybe it'll cool me off a little bit. How the temperature changed though once the rain started here a little bit. I'm overheating. Let's pick up another brookie. Oh, nice. On the dry fly. Wow. How about that? Gorgeous specimen. Look at this male. Beautiful, beautiful, beautiful. Hit the dry. Hit the super atoms. Oh, stunning fish. Fly is out. Rain is coming down. And the brook trout are feeding. Look at this beautiful fish. Look at the spot pattern. In the rain, woo! What's he on the? He's on the dry? Oh, Brookie on the dry. Nice. 3 of them in this little spot here. Beautiful little brook trout. The way he goes, that's cool. They're hitting in the rain. Gotta do it before the stream gets cloudy, before it gets chocolate. It's coming down pretty good here. Nice brookie. Look at the colors in that fish. Wow. Just stunning colors. Springtime colors. It's not even October here. And this male is just looking absolutely amazing. The rain's coming down, the brookies are hitting dry flies. They weren't coming upstream, it might have been just too shallow upstream, but coming up for dries, gorgeous, gorgeous colors. How about the color on that brookie? This is April, it's not October. Got the lens fogging up. The rain is maybe a little bit less right now. The water's slightly tainted already, but certainly fishable. And wow, this is like a gold mine. How cool. Welcome to Wild Trout Man. This is what it's all about. This is my passion. We need to keep these streams cold, clean, and pristine. Yes. God. Protect this stuff. You can't come in and just log the place out and drill the place up and pump everything out. God, protect these beautiful wonderlands we have. Just absolute, it's a Garden of Eden. Look at this. Oh man, yay, 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 right in front of me. God, I said just for kicks I'll make another cast. Came up and hit the dry. I had him on for a second. Can't believe that fish isn't spooked. Probably is now. Oh man. Yay, yay, yay. Ay, ay, ay. He's battling. Oh. Thank God he's in the tree. Brookie. How about that landing technique? He came up for the dry and then hit the dropper. Same gorgeous, beautiful coloration. Look at this work of art. Look at the belly, look at the stripe. Look at the racing stripe on that fish. Look at that belly. Oh man, you are absolutely stunning. Wow. Beautiful, beautiful, beautiful. Oh, there's a hatch. There is a hatch going on. I don't know, look, check this out. And the sun's poking through. Let's get another one. Oh my God, that fish hit twice. Little guy was hitting it. Alright, last spot before we go downstream. Oh man, look at this. Yeah, this is the pool I saw walking in, saying there's got to be a trout there. I know there's a trout here. There's a big trout here. This big guy is not looking up. I mangled it, but it's a black stonefly. Wow. That was some fast and furious action in the rainstorm there. Very cool. Especially getting them on dry flies when it was raining so hard. And then that hatch started right as soon as the rainstorm was finishing. The hatch, mayflies are flying all around. Really spectacular how Mother Nature works. Those bugs knew when to come out. I know, must protect them somehow or make breeding easier. They have a very short lifespan once they do hatch. This is where it all started, right here. I caught, like, I don't know, 3 of them, I think, right there. 3 or 4. Oof. There goes a trout. Probably one I caught. Alright, look at that hole right there. The thing is, you gotta fish these from downstream. But I don't see a way in besides coming this way. But the action was fast and furious while the rain was going on there. And now some really nice holes and nothing. So those bugs were coming off. They were mayflies right after the rain. And since then, I haven't had a hit. Is it coincidence or is there something to it? That's all part of the science and the mystery here. Wow, really surprised again not to have any action at all there. That's peculiar. But it's all part of the game. Alright, we're gonna move on Making slow progress here. I really wanted to get down where the two branches meet. Keep talking about it and trying to make it happen. It's been hard sledding with in that rhododendron area, but that's where all the trout were, back where the rhododendron were. I just spooked out a grouse. God, he spooked me. Really loud flutter. Took off left towards the stream. Just winding my way around here. I still have a ways to go to get to the second stream, second branch. Maybe those fish felt more secure rising when it was raining. I'm gonna fish until 6 o'clock. Give myself 2 hours to get back. It might be in the dark there for a bit, but I have a very good flashlight that'll help me get back. Plus I have my All Trails map recording where I'm going, so I can retrace that as well if I can't find the orange blazes on the way back. Which there are none here. There really isn't a trail along the stream going downstream here, but you can't get lost. You just follow the water. Not many pools in this section, just a lot of fast riffles. Here's some Trillium. Beautiful. Beautiful Trillium. Looks like a good spot for a dry dropper. Let's circle around and give that a try. That looks pretty nice. I'm not sure if I gotta get in this spot up here. Just try and come in real low. So I hold my fly and then I do my roll cast. Oh, how could there not be a trout there? Come on. I'm gonna check the stream for nymphs. See if something happened and are the trout not here? This is a perfect spot. It's almost like a beaver dam. Let's give that a shot up there. They might have been up here and I didn't get a good cast. Over here. Wow, it's just too fishy. It's gotta be trout here. Haven't seen a rise the entire day. I see a single fish jump except for my fly. And now they're not jumping for that either. There's gotta be a fish there. Maybe, oh, I think I just saw one. It's deeper than I would expect it. Oh, there's nymphs. There's nymphs, there's trout. Nymphs. Lots of nymphs. Yeah, picturesque things. There was a fish in that last hole when I walked through. It was in the tail. So much easier just casting a dry fly. Lost my dropper. Look at these pools. God. Oh, had to hit. Oh, nice fish. Beautiful brookie. Beautiful, beautiful, beautiful. On the pheasant tail. Look at that sparkling beauty. Good looking fish there. Beautiful native brookie. Awesome. Look at this prize native brook trout there. It's beautiful, stunning fish. Yeehaw! Took a while to get another one in the net, but absolutely amazing. I'm not going to make it down to that next branch. Been walking and walking, trying to get there, fishing a couple spots on the way, and it's just too far. God, it must be like 2 miles down to that other branch coming in. So, really happy to pick up another fish here. Got the fog is rolling in. My legs are tired already, so I'm gonna make a few casts at this pool. I had one other on the dry fly. Just put the dropper on to change things up a little bit. That brought him in on a beadhead pheasant tail. So, killer combo. I tied them last night. I tied the Super Adams and the pheasant tail, the hotspot pheasant tail, and that's all I've used. And I lost one pheasant tail somewhere along the way, and that was it. 3 flies for today, and I still got 2 on. So good stuff. Hope you're enjoying the show. This is a magical environment to be in, and just trying to get that out to my viewers, and it's pretty obvious. This is special stuff that I say it all the time. We need to protect this precious lifeblood water that we have here. We have native fish growing. All the nymphs that were under the rocks. As soon as I saw that, when I first walked in, it's like absolutely positively there are trout here, and there are. So we get another one. Got a long hike back. Have something to eat right now, and I'll go over what's in my backpack, and then it's time to head out and make the trek back up the mountain. It's gonna take a while. Shouldn't be too grueling, but all right. So I love this Orvis backpack. This is really nice. I won this at our Stanley Cooper Trout Unlimited, our banquet, our auction. It has a side pouch here where you could have your rod holder. Got a little pouch here for, I got some little munchies, got some nuts there. And this is the main pocket here. A bandana and some warmer for my neck. Had my rain jacket in there, that worked great. I definitely needed that before. I brought 2 extra shirts. 2 extra shirts just in case it gets cold or something happens where I got to spend the night here. And I have another water bottle. Had 2 water bottles and an iced tea. We'll go over that bag in a second here. Got my iced tea there, yum. And drink that before I go. Finished 1 water bottle. And I got some food here and some provisions. On that side, nothing in that pouch there. I have my extra pair of glasses in my waders. In the side pouch here, I have a hat, a knit hat, and a neck warmer. A warm wool gaiter. I always have that in case it gets cold. Emergency reflective tent. You break a leg out here, you break an ankle, you're gonna spend some time. Gotta stay dry. Little sleeping bag, emergency sleeping bag as well. So those are 2 items to keep you dry in case, God forbid, the unthinkable happens. So I have 2 other pouches here. Let's go over what I got. Fire starter kit, waterproof matches, and some of this kindling. Little packages of fire starter. It's extremely lightweight, very flammable. In case you got to get a fire. We had rain here, so it would take That would be very helpful to get a fire going. Some paracord, reflective paracord. You never know. You get 101 uses for that. Got a whistle in case something happens. I gotta, flag somebody down, let them know where I am. Got a whistle. Got some bug spray. I didn't use any bug spray today, but you could always need some bug spray. I could use some sunscreen earlier. Multi-tool, lightweight, good multi-tool. Got the pliers, the screwdriver, the knife, the whole deal in there. Real nice to have that for, just all emergency situations out here by myself. And I did get a sponsor. I got a sponsor from ArmyTek for this flashlight. This thing is really nice. What a quality light. I've had so many headlamps. I use them one summer and that's it. So I think this is gonna last. So got a nice light from ArmyTek. It comes with a head strap. It also comes with a clip to put on your side. You can wear it either way. It has several intensities, and you can charge it by USB, and you can just feel the quality of this. I hope not to use it tonight, but it might be dark by the time I get out here, so we'll see. I wouldn't compromise my integrity by endorsing something I didn't believe in, and this is a really quality product from ArmyTek. You get a 15% discount. Use Wild Trout Man on your order, and 15% off your first order from ArmyTek, and really nice. I'll be using that when we're going to be camping at Penn's Creek in 2 weeks, so definitely be using it there as well. What else do we have here? Food provisions. I really didn't eat too much. Got a bunch of candy bars and an orange, a piece of pie actually. Got some leftover bread from Olive Garden. So got some food, got some drink, and also got a Hiking Buddy first aid kit. All your basics are in there. Gauze pad, band-aids, got a little candle, some safety pin. There's different aspirins and stinging relief and insect repellent is here as well. Alcohol prep, some Tylenol. Get a good first aid kit. You never know when you're going to be using some of this stuff. I think it'd be good to have an ace bandage too, a bigger ace bandage. That would be nice and lightweight that you could add to the pack, which I don't have in here, but some things to think about. That's what's in my pack. Hopefully I never have to use the majority of this stuff, but it's here in case I need it. All right. Yeah, so got the kindling, reflective paracord, the whistle, multi-tool, some more insect repellent. Got plenty of drink. Not plenty, but I got some. You need a flashlight, and this one it's a quality light. I wouldn't endorse it if it wasn't. So we might be using this on the way back too. It's starting to get a little dark here. So that's what's in the bag. I got more stuff in the vest. Got my little pouch here. Oh, you know what? I have my phone. I have a new iPhone. It has the I don't have Wi-Fi. I don't have cell phone. I can't call. If I have an emergency, I can't contact anyone. New iPhone, it has the satellite service. Like it's iPhone 14 and above. I had a 13 before, unfortunately. Couldn't do any of that. Never needed it. But in a situation where it's emergency, the iPhone, I had a 16, iPhone 14 and above, you can use the satellite service to contact the emergency personnel in case you have an accident out here. So absolutely fabulous peace of mind to have that ability. I'm down here in a ravine with lots of trees. It's not the best place to pick up satellite service, but I'm sure, let's just try it right now. Let me see. I don't even know do I have satellite service? It even comes up and says, messages via satellite. When Wi-Fi and mobile data are not available, you can connect to satellite to check for and send messages, but you also have that satellite service for emergencies. Here's the screen. All right, that's what's in the bag. Time to head back out of here. Let me know what's in your bag, I'm sure there's items that could be in here. Rain jacket definitely helped out today. Probably missing some things, but I do have other items in my, mainly fishing. I have one pack of flies, you got your gel, love my little snips. The phone is indispensable, takes video. All kinds of good stuff. All right, time to hit the road. I'm gonna get something to eat too. I'm gonna keep the flashlight out in case I need that. The rest of the stuff is for emergency. I'm gonna take a Snickers bar. I'm gonna suck down this tea as well. There was some pretty smooth walking until I got to the Rhododendron area where I caught all those fish. It's pretty thick. I'm going up above the stream to try and circle it. I don't know if this is a little trib or a side channel, probably a side channel. So it was going to be really hot earlier and I was concerned about rattlesnakes, copperheads, and the other thing would be ticks. Gotta do a tick check when I get back, more so than any other critters. Now this was the section right there that I was catching all those fish with. The rhododendron patch. That was the lucky spot. How unusual to have so much action in one area and a lot less everywhere else. Now, was it the timing with the cloud cover and the storm moving in? Or was it just that particular section? It had really nice water, beautiful. Several nice sections, one after another, of deeper pools, deeper runs. And more rhododendron. This is really thick. I'm able to follow this little stream here though. Be the last of it. Whew. Oh, this is where I was catching them. Yeah, beautiful section here. Lovely, lovely. That's a favorite section of the stream right there. Best looking water. All these glorious moss covered rocks. Oh, there's some beautiful Trillium right there. Might be where I came down. Looking for a blaze. God, looks like the area. Maybe a little upstream. I think this is it up here. Show me an orange blaze. Nice run right there. There's this little tree. Oh, this is where I came down, I think. This is the trip. Where's an orange blaze? And it's up here just a little bit. There's a campfire here at that spot. Oh, Jesus, still got a ways to go. God, no, I gotta. Oh, man. Wishful thinking there. So this is one of the little feeders coming in, but it's not the right one. Oh, I think this is where I saw the trout. Yeah, this is where I. Ooh. There goes a frog again. Yeah, this is where I was fishing. And. Ooh. Maybe it's a frog I see down there. Fish went down that way. Yeah, so that is not the right ravine. I still gotta go up further. I'm hoping this is it. This is the next ravine. I passed another one before. Wasn't recording then. I didn't realize how far downstream I walked. It took me a while to walk down to find fish. This has got, oh my God, there it is. Oh, hallelujah. Yay. I am exhausted. Time's it. Don't be after 7. Oh, 6:45. Yeah. All right. I'm really walking fast. I don't want to use my new ArmyTek flashlight unless I really have to, but I'm fully confident in its capability to get me back. So that's nice. All right. We came down this ridge. Where's the orange blazes? Oh my God, I walked 5.3 miles. Holy God. Jeez. I did five miles and I still have to climb the mountain. All right, so the orange blazes must be on the opposite side of this little brook here. It must be right on that ridge right there, I think. All right, I'm just gonna climb up. Here we go. I gotta take a break. All right, as you can see, I made it back to the trail. Wow, I put in over 5 miles already. Whew, wasn't expecting that. I still have to climb the mountain. It's 6:49, so I have an hour and 10 minutes to get up before it's dark. Dark. So yeah, wow, it took a while to find fish. I really had to walk pretty far downstream to get into some fish. And I didn't realize how far I had gone. It took a while to get back here. Not that it took so long. I'm wiped. I'm pooped. I'm really tired right now. But have the final descent. You know, it's like coming down Everest. But I'm gonna go up it for the finale. So have some time. It's still light. I got a full bottle of water. Still have some candy bars and a piece of pie and a mandarin orange and some other various little treats, but I'm not overly hungry. And yeah, so here we go. Final trek out. Hope you're enjoying the show here. It's a glorious day, and I'm gonna be horizontal tomorrow. Just gotta make the ride home. Listen to the silence. You could probably hear my heartbeat. So I just had to deal with one rainstorm. Hopefully there's no others. But that got the fish feeding. Or they were certainly feeding during that time. How interesting. Just came up that. Slowly. Slow and steady wins the race. As long as the sun stays out. Got to get an early start doing these things. Very time consuming, getting down and finding fish and getting back up. Absolutely amazing. So happy I'm still able to do these sorts of things. There'll be a time in my life where I won't be able to. Hopefully I'll be able to look back on my YouTube videos and relive the former glory. The former beauty, majestic forest, and the brilliant, beautiful brook trout. Some of those males had amazing colors and spot pattern and just exquisite fish. for April. The coloration. Imagine what they look like in October. Jeez. During spawning season. Alright, gotta keep moving. Almost to the plateau on top of the ridge. Slow and steady. Definitely harder coming up. Going down, it's harder on the knees, but boy, I love my Trekology trekking poles. For going down, boy, they save your knees. And then on the way up, it's just good for balance. So, almost there. The ordeal continues, the adventure continues. The ordeal. It's an adventure. These are my trekking poles. Trekology. Oh my gosh. How I like them. What are these called? Trek Z. Definitely highly recommend it. Fly rod is in the backpack and the trekking poles are in hand, so that's working really nice. Temperature's changing. Definitely getting cooler now. Made it to the plateau. Yippee. My thighs are burning. Oh, wow, finally. Whew. That was quite the workout. Coming down the home stretch. Another awesome Wild Trout Man adventure. Chalked up in the books. Natural reproduction stream. Designated as wilderness. I was expecting more cliffs and that sort of even more of a deeper ravine because it was classified as wilderness. Oh, we even have a straight ahead arrow. This way. Home sweet home is this way. Good timing. Go. Almost there. This might be a natural gas pipeline, perhaps, coming through here. Let's hope they follow all the regulations and keep the gas in the pipeline and not in the stream or in people's water supply. Home sweet home. There she be. 350,000 miles on that beast. Just went over that milestone. Ah, it's a pretty sight. Oh, Bessie. Bessie's been good to me. Tie one on, buddy. Dark skies are coming out to visit you. Wild Trout Man. I gotta get a new sticker on there. Sticker's coming off. Cool stuff.